Hear that word tough, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For most of us, it's about gritting your teeth, powering through pain, just enduring. But what if I told you that entire picture is basically wrong?
Yeah, the classic symbol of old-school toughness is almost always the Navy SEALs Hell Week. I mean, we're talking about 5.5 days of just relentless physical punishment, freezing cold, and almost no sleep. It's viewed as this ultimate forge, right? The place where toughness is made. But is it really?
So here's our game plan to figure that out. First, we're going to bust that myth of old school toughness. Then, we'll redefine what resilience actually is. And after that, we'll walk through 4 really practical pillars you can start using like today.
Okay, let's start with that myth. For decades, the whole idea has been this sink or swim approach. You know, the belief that if you just throw somebody into a super high-stress situation, they'll magically learn how to deal with it.
And this is where the whole idea of Hell Week gets flipped on its head. We think of it as something that builds toughness. But the reality is, it was never designed for that. It's a selection tool. Its main job is to weed out the people who don't already have the ability to handle those insane conditions.
This quote just nails the problem perfectly. The sink or swim method doesn't teach you how to be resilient. It just shows who could already cope from the get-go. It's not a training plan, it's a final exam. True toughness, that has to be cultivated, not just survived.
So if that old model is broken, what does real science-backed resilience actually look like? This is where things get super practical and useful.